Hello, everybody, and welcome to our pre-recorded information session. We will be talking about our Bachelor's of Science in Consumer Economics with an optional emphasis in financial planning. And we offer this degree at the UGA Griffin campus. Today's presenters, myself, Effie Antonuti. I am the faculty and program coordinator at the Griffin campus for our Department of Financial Planning, Housing, and Consumer Economics. And Dr. Velma Zahirovitz Herbert is with us. She's an associate professor at the UGA Griffin campus in our department. And Dr. Sophia Nang, she's also an associate professor in our department at the UGA Griffin campus. Our agenda for today, we will discuss why the UGA Griffin campus is a great option for you and why choose consumer economics as a major. Why choose the optional financial planning emphasis if you choose to do so. We'll talk about career opportunities and the degree requirements and how you can get here. We'll also talk about experiential learning and the opportunities you'll have to do that here with us. And also another great opportunity, which is the Double Dogs program. And then we will talk about application deadlines and the process. We will meet the faculty and the classes that each one teaches and how the program is structured. And at the end, we will present some past student testimonials and recent graduate careers from our students. And we'll talk about our alumni and career resources. So with that, I'm very happy to have you all here watching us. And thanks for your time to watch us. So why do you want to choose the UGA Griffin campus? We are very close to the Metro Atlanta area. We offer small class sizes where the students are part of a smaller groups and they're valued and listened to on a daily basis. We offer flexible schedules for non-traditional students. Our students are usually employed full-time and they have family obligations and they can fit everything in their schedules. Our faculty is very closely mentoring the students. We spend a lot of time with them to educate them and answer questions and anything that they may need. They get individual attentions from professors, advisors, and also the connections with our local markets and industries in the South Metro Atlanta area. That's also a unique opportunity that you will get while at UGA Griffin. Now, why do you want to choose consumer economics? Because you will develop the understanding of consumer decision making in an environment that is characterized by changing technology, demographic trends, and globalization. It also helps people make sound decisions, lets them see how they can better allocate resources. Overall, it will give you an overall foundation of what you're going to be doing when you graduate. You will be able to use a lot of the knowledge that you will gain with us while you're out there in the field. Businesses work to cater to consumer needs, and understanding consumer behavior and decision making provides the foundation to make better business decisions. Now, why choose the financial planning emphasis? As I said, this is an optional emphasis, so students can graduate with a consumer economics degree without the financial planning emphasis. If you choose to pursue the financial planning emphasis, you will need to add a few more financial planning courses to your schedule instead of other courses that could be electives. We are amongst the top 10 programs in the US according to the Financial Planning magazine, and we're rated number 4 in the country by the Wealth Management magazine. We're also named among the best of the bunch by Investopedia, so we're very well known and highly ranked for financial planning in our department. And the financial planning major prepares students to become client-focused professional financial planners who help individuals and families create and manage and transfer wealth efficiently. Our curriculum is approved by the Certified Financial Planner Board of Standards. So that gives the opportunity to our graduates to meet their education requirement as soon as they graduate with our degree and sit for the CFP licensing examination. The demand for our graduates, it has consistently exceeded the number of students in the major, and our graduates earn competitive salaries and have a variety of career options. As you can see on this table here, which is data from the Bureau of Labor Statistics, some quick facts about personal financial advisors are that the median pay, the 2016 median pay is well above the average, and the typical entry-level education that you need is a bachelor's degree. There's no requirement for related experience when you start, and you get a lot of on-the-job long-term training. There's a lot of jobs out there. As of 2014, there's 249,400 jobs, and the growing outlook of this profession is 30%, which is much faster than average. So I encourage you to look more into statistics like that and more. And there's also a lot of news articles that will talk about how there's going to be a lot of openings in this profession, and those openings are hard to fill with good candidates that have the right education to fill those positions. So you'll be in a unique place. Some career opportunities coming out of this degree: you can work in government agencies and consumer organizations and corporations, and you can pursue careers in consumer protection, public policy, financial services, consumer research, communication. You can also work for human resources departments, business development, marketing, sales, retail banking, resource management, insurance. So all of those are different opportunities, different career opportunities on top of if you want to become personal financial advisor, as we discussed earlier. So now to talk a little bit about the degree requirements and how to get here. We are a degree completion program, so we offer third and fourth year classes. The first 2 years of core classes, you will need to obtain it at another 2-year institution or another 4-year institution. There's a lot of community colleges in our area that can offer those classes, and usually our students transfer from those other either 2-year or 4-year colleges after they complete their core requirements. In order to qualify to be eligible for admission, you have to have more than a 2.8 GPA as calculated by UGA admissions, and that is subject to change year to year. But keep in mind that UGA admissions, they have their own way of calculating the GPA. So you can feel free to ask any questions about that if you have questions. And again, you will need to complete your core areas A to E before you transfer. You need to have 60 credit hours. For any in-depth degree information, you can visit our bulletin website. And for course transfer equivalency information, you can visit the link provided here on our admissions department. And you will find those links in the description of this presentation as well for your convenience. You will also have the unique opportunity at the UGA Griffin campus to have experience learning and hands-on learning. We'll offer a course with service learning component, and Dr. Herbert will talk more about that later. And we also offer study abroad programs that you can participate in. And our university is emphasizing a lot on experiential learning, and it's something that it's required before you graduate, and you can gain it in different ways, either by participating in a class or in a study abroad program or doing research. So this is something that you will have opportunity to do as a student at UGA. You can also participate in regional and national practitioners and research conferences and get networking opportunities with professionals that are nationally known. So another great opportunity that is something new, it's Double Dogs programs. So UGA has recently started offering those Double Dogs programs around the university, which can be collaborations amongst different colleges and amongst different degrees. And the great thing about the Double Dogs program and the UGA Griffin campus is that you will have the opportunity to do this program. If you are a motivated and ambitious student and you meet the requirements, you can earn both a bachelor's degree and a master's degree in 5 years or less. And that way you can save time and money, and you can position yourself for success after graduation. Our Double Dogs degree is the Bachelor's of Science in Consumer Economics, and along with the Master's in Financial Planning. And for more information, please feel free to contact me, and I can give you more details on that as well. Our application deadlines are for the fall semester, July 15. For the spring semester, it's November 15. And for the summer semester, it's May 1st. So we do admit students in all the 3 semesters. And for more information, you can visit our admissions website. Also here, I'm giving you the information of our UGA Griffin specific admission contacts. Melissa Gordon is our Assistant Director of Academic Affairs, and Felicia Parker is our admissions officer. So feel free to contact them with any questions in regards to admissions as well. And now I would like to talk a little bit more about our faculty. Myself, Effie Antonucci, I'm as I said earlier, the Griffin Campus Program Coordinator. I have an MBA and a Master's of Professional Accountancy, and I'm a certified public accountant. So previously, before joining UGA, I've been working in the industry. I have about 10 years of experience in accounting, in public accounting. I spent most of my career doing tax planning, international tax planning, and I have also done auditing and accounting. So I bring a lot of real life experience on the table with my courses that I teach. And the courses that I teach for this degree is Family Economic Issues through the Life course, which is an introductory course, and it goes through the different big decisions that the families have to make and how do they go about making those decisions. I also teach family tax planning, which is more of a detailed course on how to plan for taxes and regulations and the tax law and how that affects the family planning, and if you have a business, how to go about that. And I also teach estate planning, which is the principles and practices of family estate planning for the professional financial planners. And I also teach consumer protection, which will teach you a lot about how to make wise consumer decisions and what are all the different pitfalls that are out there in the market. I teach also a study abroad class in Greece. I'm originally from there, so I bring a lot of my past experience and knowledge about the country and the culture on this class as well. And it's a financial planning seminar that goes through the case of the Greek financial crisis. And with that, I will hand it over to Dr. Nang to introduce herself. Thank you for being here.
Thank you, Effie. Hi, I'm Sophia Nong. I've been with UGA Griffin campus since 2010, and I've been teaching financial planning emphasis classes. I have a PhD from Purdue University in Family and Consumer Economics. The classes that I've focused on since I've started here are the Intro to Personal Finance, which is a basic introductory level class in personal financial management, budgeting, asset management, introduction to retirement planning. And when I first started teaching this class, it was in person, just here on the Griffin campus with small class sizes. But I've since developed it into an online class that is open to all UGA students, wherever they may be. And I offer that in the fall and summer. And it's become a very popular class and a large online offering. And then the other classes I teach are wealth management, which I teach in the fall, and that involves asset allocation, portfolio building. I also have a semester-long project on developing a portfolio using virtual money, but real-time stock information and real-time financial market, whatever's happening in the financial markets at the time. And the other classes that I teach are retirement planning, which is just focused on retirement planning, learning more about the different types of plans that are out there and how to establish a plan for an employer, usually a small business employer. And then in the spring, I teach a capstone class for the financial planning emphasis. And in that class, students are actually go through how to develop a comprehensive plan for hypothetical clients, and in some cases, real world clients where we offer pro bono financial plans. And next, Dr. Herbert will introduce herself.
Hello, everybody, and thank you for being with us. My name is Velma Zahirovic Herbert. I'm an associate professor in the department at UGA Griffin campus. My PhD is in economics from Georgia State University, and so my teaching focuses a little more on consumer behavior and economic analysis of it and housing economics. But we spend a lot of time putting these two classes or subjects in the context of wealth accumulation and household well-being. I also teach a class on housing policy and another class that provides an opportunity for students to spend hours engaged in service learning. In this class, we look at a number of different poverty initiatives and the local organizations that fight poverty, and students spend some time volunteering for these organizations and helping them learn more about the environment they operate in. I will also use the opportunity to tell you more about what our students have done so far. I have been the longest time of our faculty with the UGA Griffin campus and have been teaching for a little over 10 years now. So I've had classes with as few as 4 students, and our largest class size was about 20 students. I have a lot of personal connections with our graduates, and I can tell you that they have all come to appreciate the opportunities they have between being involved in the research with faculty, as well as networking with the organizations that the faculty and students have formed relationships with, and so forth. One of our recent graduates is Kevin Frankfelker, who is working as a financial advisor for Merrill Lynch. In his communications with the faculty, he specified, or he stated, how amazing his experience in Griffin has been. And so he says, as a working professional in the financial industry, I thought I would never have the opportunity or time to go back to school and finish my degree. I wanted to pursue getting the Certified Financial Planner designation and found that the University of Georgia Griffin campus had a program to help me in both of those pursuits. Kevin had worked full-time while involved in the program, and as well as started his own family. I also want to mention a couple of other career positions or opportunities our recent graduates have had. Most of them work in banking or financial planning industries. So they represent companies like Merrill Lynch, Alpha Capital Management, UCAA, and others. I have seen several of my students go on to pursue master's and graduate programs at other institutions, including Georgetown University, Auburn University, as well as law schools. Several of our students have found positions with companies that focus on consumer research and consumer behavior, and they have jobs such as sales consultants, demand generation managers, and others.
Now, one of the things that I've been involved with since coming to UGA is networking with alumni. Most of our alumni are engaged by our department and college, especially the financial planning alumni. They come back onto the Athens campus and the Griffin campus even to provide public lectures, but also just for mixes. We have an annual career fair for our department that is well attended by all representatives from the different concentration areas, housing companies, real estate property companies that are looking for entry-level real estate managers and administrators from our program, but and also financial planning firms that are looking for interns as well as offering full-time positions. And the interesting thing about attending those career fairs that I've noticed is some of those representatives from those companies are actually graduates of Athens and Griffin programs. So alumni are kept involved with our department at various levels, especially with the career fair, the financial planning program. The student chapter for the Financial Planning Association hosts an annual banquet every year that several of them come to attend, and alumni obviously are invited to attend. We also have alumni networking at the different conferences that Effie mentioned earlier, and some of them are very instrumental in drawing in our current students as well as recent graduates to be involved with their firms and provide sponsorship. So there is plenty of opportunity for networking through this program. And you can see there on the slide, generally as a UGA alumni, as a Bulldog, you will have opportunities to network, not just within our department, but with alumni chapters that are throughout the US and the world.
And thank you all for watching us, and please don't hesitate to contact us if you have any questions or if you need assistance with anything. Again, I'm Effie Antonucci, I'm the program coordinator, and my information is on the slide again. You can also contact Trisha Parker for any questions regarding admissions. And that's our information here. Also, connect with us on social media, find us on Twitter, Facebook, and LinkedIn, and we'll be glad to keep in touch.